All right, guys, good morning. We are here in Guangxi, right outside Yunnan province, and today we're going to start the most challenging part, one of the challenging parts of this tour, which is to climb mountains. So as you can see, these are the different stages that we have to do today. It's about 210 kilometers. Truck going by. The car is fully charged, 100%, and that is 1.3 tons. We are gonna have to do some interesting climbing, so keep an eye open to how we do, and let's see if we can actually do it. Touring China on the East Coast is easy. Going to the West, that's what the challenge is. All right, guys, so we have arrived at this 54.7. We're in the middle of a big climb, and this is one of the issues that we've encountered. They are installing, as you can see, charging stations, but they are not in operation yet. This is why at the beginning of our tour, like a year ago, I was saying that starting the tour on the East would give the infrastructure time to be present in the West. It's still a problem. I mean, it's there, they haven't been activated yet, so we cannot use them. So that presents the risk of us not making it to where we are. Now, here's another interesting thing. The picture that you're seeing is actually very abrupt, that incline, those 10 kilometers, 300-meter climb in 10 kilometers. We're on a highway and we're not noticing a very high consumption. It's not sharp incline. So that's one of the reasons why I think that this particular app that I'm showing you, these maps that I'm showing you right here, are taking the guaneda or the domestic routes, which have to follow the mountains, whichever way they go, so there's no control of the incline. So you can see here on the right it says 57 kilometers. We should be in the middle of that heavy climb, and I'm consuming 11 kilowatt hours, going at 60, and this is what I look out there. So yeah, I think that map is not taking the highway, and that's why I get to have low consumption and be able to make this trip. When a highway, which is elevated as most highways here in China, then the engineers are able to plan a little bit better the incline. So we're not noticing too much issues. So that's why we stay on highways. But I wanted to confirm. I mean, that was my guess, but I wanted to confirm. Like, for example, this is a climb that is just very, very hard to keep on the 40 kilowatt consumption. Even if I were like, I don't know, 54 kilometers an hour, 52 kilometers an hour, it will drop down a little bit and just keeps crawling back up to 40 kilowatt hour consumption. I'm 40s, because I have a long drive, I still have 130 kilometers to go. 40 is way too much. But that's basically how cruise control helps me to control consumption and my actual range. As I said, I don't worry about how fast I go or how slow. I just want to get there. However, it would be really, really great if there are more charging stations, as I showed you. They're there, but they're not active yet. So I thought giving them 1 year to prepare the West would be enough, but it's a couple more months, that's all. So I have engaged cruise control, right? So I'm going at 70. Now if I want to adjust the consumption, as you see right here, which is at 24, 25, 23, right? If for any reason I get hit with a climb, then I'll just adjust the speed a little bit, and then that's going to reduce consumption. I try to keep it below 30. If it's a serious climb, below 40 kilowatt. And I do a very simple math. My battery is 100 kilowatts, so if I were to drive at 50 kilowatt consumption, for example, then I could only drive 2 hours at whatever speed I'm going. So I don't worry too much about speed. I worry mostly about consumption. And if I need to go slower, I'll go slower. Like, look, now it's 30. If I go 63, 62, then I keep it at 20. That's how I drive. and this is where you don't want to be, eating 50 kilowatt hour going at 60, and there's not much you can do. Even if you slow down, you'll see that it just keeps climbing up.